Hello everyone, thank you so very much for joining in. This is Alan from the Trinidad Gardeners channel and I'm so happy that you've made it for this one. We're gonna be harvesting sorrel, which is just the perfect way to bring in and start the Christmas season. In our house, as soon as Diwali finishes, it's Christmas, and nothing really says Christmas like sorrel, also known as Roselle in other parts of the world, also known as hibiscus flower, also known as Rosella in different parts of Australia and elsewhere. It's just an amazing crop that if you saw my video about crops that you could plant and forget them, sorrel is almost all the way to the top of that list. Not as quite, but still it will be pretty good even if you don't have the time to take very good care of them. From a distance, this side looks fairly tragic, but when you go in and you see that there's still produce on it, it really lets you know that it's the kind of crop that can, even under very harsh conditions, which is what we had here, because one, I was not very present, two, we had just crazy winds and crazy rain and crazy pets that just came in and just looking for lizards would cause a lot of trouble. It still has produced, and that's something that you don't find with a lot of crops. A lot of crops, once they get messed up, they get trampled, they fall, they break, that's it, and that's how it's normally been for most crops. But sorrel is very resilient and can still give you a harvest, so I recommend everybody to grow their sorrel, and I have a full sorrel growing guide to help you do just that. But note, I also mentioned it in this growing guide video, that you do not have to wait till Christmas to grow sorrel in Trinidad. It will grow year round. It's a crop that will take between 4 to 5 months to give you that full harvest from the time you plant a seedling. A bit longer if you're doing it from seed, about 2 months later for seed. But it's an amazing plant that you do not have to wait till Christmas to have the taste of Christmas with your sorrel in Trinidad, and you don't even need to do it as a drink like we do in Trinidad. It's made into many other things. Ice cream is made into syrups, it's made into different types of wine. It's an amazing, hugely versatile crop and plant that I recommend that we all grow. And when you grow it, please let me know, tag me in a video, just let me see what you're doing. Some of you have so much nice land that you're growing nice things in. Grow sorrel and don't wait till Christmas to grow it. Grow it even before Christmas and after Christmas, and enjoy with your friends and your family. Enough introduction, we're going to get straight into picking now. You all know that I have a different garden now, so I don't have all of my stuff here, so we're going back to basics with a basin and scissors. You normally know that your sorrel is ready to be picked once it has opened up to the point where you can see that seed inside there. Oh no, yeah. Where you can see this pod inside there, not this seed. The seeds are actually inside of this part right inside there. Hopefully you all can see. Can you see? Up, here we go. Okay, right. So you see that inside there? That seed inside there? That is where your seeds are going to be. That itself is not the seed. The seed is on the inside of that. This is not dry, so this wouldn't be good for showing your seed, but let me see if I can find another one. Okay, so these are the actual seeds from one that kind of withered. Right, so this is what the seeds would look like. Tiny little nubs like this, not the big thing. The big thing is just the housing for the seeds themselves. Normally, if you're trying to save seeds, you'd want to leave the pods until they turn dry and then harvest it. Then pick it, and the seeds will be dried right inside there, ready to go. Up. Now, these are really thick. This is the black sorrel, so it's really thick, really nice and potent. See how much red I have in my hand already. I just have to be careful because it's growing here, and thankfully so is growing on a small lime tree, so it has a huge picker, also known as thorns for anybody not from Trinidad, because they prick you. Like, honestly, look at the size. Just look at the size of this hair, like in comparison with my face. Like, this is huge. So there are different techniques for making sorrel. Some people would take out the seed pod and take off these little chunks here and this little bit and just use these petals here for the sorrel. But if you're a bit more traditional, what you do is just take out the pod for the seeds and everything else goes to make sorrel. Anytime you have a full basin of any kind of produce in your garden is a time to celebrate, but especially when it's sorrel and it'll be bringing in the season, the Christmas season. I'm just so happy with this harvest here. I have more to pick, and I do have to pick it because these trees, as you can see, they're gone. They're broken up. They're ready to be pulled out at this point here. So I probably have about a basin or two again to harvest. I won't bore you all with all of that. So for now, I just really hope that this video that you have enjoyed it, but more importantly you've learned something from this video here and that you've seen how you could grow sorrel, how sorrel grows, even though that it can sometimes take a lot of beating up and still give you a nice harvest, and you could make something from this basin here. I'm sure this basin is going to make enough sorrel at least for about 5 to 10 people if you do it well. Of course, most sorrels I'll have enough to share a bit more, especially black sorrel. It's more potent, so it spreads a lot better. You'll also notice that I was very rough with the trees, cutting up some of the branches and whatnot. That's because these trees are pretty much gone. They're at the end of their life. They've taken too much damage. They've been busted up and broken up and just all of that. So that's again, as I said at the start of the video, it just happened because I wasn't around to take care of them, and they were dehydrated for some time and had to bring them back. So at this point here, it's just the best thing to just harvest out the sorrel that I do have. I'll have enough to take me into Christmas because we don't drink it like every single day, just like, you know, on an occasion, and really just for the guests. And I will pull them out and plant something else back right inside this this raised bed right here, which you all have seen me grow many different things inside this raised bed here, but today we harvested some sorrel and I'm just so happy about it. So remember, if you know somebody who would be interested in this kind of information, feel free to share this video and share the channel with them. And of course, if you are harvesting your own sorrel right now, please feel free to tag us on Instagram, TikTok, on Facebook. We're so happy to see what you all are doing in your garden. It's just such an encouragement and a motivation for us to continue in our love for gardening, and gardening 100% organic and providing for ourselves and our family. Remember, as always, this has been the Love on the Trinidad Gardener channel, reminding you to get up and get growing. Take care.